This is a Pubcast Shot. I'm John Loomer. It is time to take a new approach to targeting. Let's go. So, let's talk about targeting. Now, this is a topic I've covered in bits and pieces of prior episodes, but I really want to take a broader look at targeting generally today. I see far too many advertisers who obsess over this, who think it's far more important than it is, and who make their results worse in the process. And honestly, all you're doing is stressing yourself out unnecessarily. You're making it more complicated than it needs to be for the sake of busyness. The reality is this. If you're still approaching targeting like it's 2017, we've got a problem. Now, back then, targeting was the strategy. I admit it. It was central to everything I did. There are social media quotes from me still circulating around about how targeting is the most important part of your ad success. And it was true then. We'd load up on relevant interests and behaviors. We'd split test 50 different lookalikes. And we felt like a genius when it worked. But now, that strategy is mostly window dressing. So here's the thing. If you're optimizing for conversions, most of your targeting inputs are treated as suggestions. Suggestions, not rules. So you plug in a lookalike, Meta says, cool, and then expands far beyond it if it thinks it'll help you reach your goal. Same with detailed targeting. So whether you provide detailed targeting inputs or not, or lookalike audiences, your ads are likely reaching the same people. And you know what that means? There's rarely a point in segmenting targeting into separate ad sets anymore. If the algorithm can reach the same people across ad sets, all you're doing is creating overlap. Now your budget's split up, which won't help you exit the learning phase. Your ads are competing against one another. It's not strategic, it's wasteful. Now let's talk about age and gender. Are you still restricting by age because you think your ideal customer is 35 to 44? Are you still excluding men because women convert better? You probably don't need to. If you're optimizing for sales, the algorithm will figure it out. You've already trained it with conversion data. It knows who's buying. Restricting age and gender can backfire. It creates limitations. It adds friction. And often, it increases costs. Now, the one place where this can get messy is when you're optimizing for leads. When you optimize for leads, Meta is focused on quantity, the cheapest leads possible. That's the goal. But if those leads are complete garbage, they're the wrong demo, no intent, low quality, you might have to step in that case. So maybe that means restricting by age or gender. Maybe it means optimizing for a deeper event. But only make those changes when there's a clear problem. Otherwise, stay hands off. So here's the targeting setup that I recommend. Start with location. If you're national, go broad. Include the full countries. Don't get cute by isolating the states or the regions that you think will give you the best results. Now, if you're local, target those locations. Now, just know that local business targeting isn't perfect. It includes people who live there and people who are just passing through. Now, age and gender? Leave it wide open unless you're proven otherwise. Seriously, unless you've tested and confirmed that it improves performance, don't touch it. Detailed targeting and lookalikes? Sure. Add them as suggestions if you want. Knock yourself out. But don't expect them to do much. They're not what they used to be. And please, don't segment by ad set unless it's completely necessary. Don't split up interest groups or lookalikes into their own ad sets. There's no point. Meta is going to expand anyway. And don't run one ad set for men and one for women unless, again, there's a very good reason for doing so. Same for age. You're just watering down your budget and competing with yourself. Now, if you want better targeting, put it in your ad creative. That's where it happens. Speak directly to the people you want. Repel the ones that you don't. Make sure that the right people complete the action that you want. And that's done with the ad copy, creative, and offer. That's where targeting lives now. So this is the bottom of the glass. This is what I want you to walk away with today. Detailed targeting and lookalikes don't do much when you're optimizing for conversions. Meta treats them as suggestions and fills in the gaps on its own. So if you're segmenting audiences, splitting up ad sets, narrowing age and gender, you're probably not helping. You're just giving the system more to work around. So if the results aren't broken, stop fixing them. Let the algorithm breathe. Let it learn. If you want to control who sees your ads, speak to the people in your creative, because that's where the real targeting happens now. If you want to learn more about this and how to approach targeting now, make sure you check out my recent blog post. Go to johnloomer.com/targeting. I have written well over 1,000 blog posts over the years for johnloomer.com on the topic of Facebook, now Meta advertising. And this includes anything from tutorials to new feature announcements to case studies and tests and experiments and a little bit of everything in between. To be honest with you, my blog, is what I became famous for. It's why I have a business in the first place. Now, while not everybody consumes content in this way, especially a detailed tutorial, which is kind of my expertise, maybe you do. And I hope you're following me there. I publish one blog post every week right now. I've changed my cadence through the years, but that's where I'm falling these days so that I can also do podcast episodes and videos as well. You may not be alerted right now once I've published a new blog post, but we can change that. Just go to johnloomer.com/alerts. Thanks again for joining me today. Until next time, do awesome things. I'm out.